Next question from Mortis Darkskull, getting straight into the point.
Yep.
Why are you guys nerfing Demonology Warlocks to the ground?
This was not our destiny.
Because we'd rather you didn't play Demonology. So let me elaborate on that. So,
What the hell is that?
We gotta get out of here!
What the fuck is that? That's not a man!
Now.
Jesus Christ, somebody tell me what the fuck that is!
we're not actually terrible at math. We weren't just, intending to nerf them a little bit, and we are really bad at numbers and overshot the mark a lot. We have some concerns with how Demonology plays as a spec mechanically, in terms of the amount of debuff juggling that goes into it, and what's required to play the spec properly and well. It's not super intuitive. You often need a number of UI mods to help you do it well. If you go look at a guide like Icy Veins, it's an incredibly complicated priority hierarchy. And that's great, but what we saw, because Demonology was the best all-around spec performance-wise, over the course of the expansion, we saw Warlocks who really preferred to play Affliction or Destro, gravitating towards Demonology. In the first weeks of Highmaul, you saw plenty of Affliction locks, plenty of Demo locks, plenty of Destro locks. And looking at stats month after month, we've seen that pie increasingly gravitating towards basically all Demonology Warlocks at the highest levels.
Just fucking say it already!
And we weren't happy with that spec in particular being what players felt like they were forced to play.
Je probeert dan terug je toekomst.
And then a lot of people, it was a trap where, it's a complicated spec to play, probably the most complex of the 3 Warlock specs, but they would see and read, oh, this is the best spec, and, go look up how to do it correctly. If they went to Icy Veins, it was a wall of text. If they went to a site like Noxic, they were probably being misled and getting misinformation from that, and that could just lead them completely astray. We have plans to pretty significantly overhaul Demonology Warlock as a spec going forward.
Fuckers, you motherfuckers! What the fuck is this? You motherfuckers! Can I help you, sir? Yes, what is this? Huh? This is whack! I can't get jiggy with this shit!
That's not happening in a 6.2 scope because we don't want to make that massive type of change in a patch. Demo is still viable. It's probably not the best spec. I would probably not expect to see tons of them in Method's raid or Paragon's raid, or what have you. And Affliction and Destro are doing great. We've seen Warlocks putting up great parses, getting great numbers on PTR. Warlocks as a whole are in a good place.
That's some funny shit, huh? You be happy about it. Hey, guess what?
For those of you who love Demo and it's your favorite spec, I apologize. Like, it's viable, but it is not the best. There is certainly an ebb and flow. Specs have taken turns being the best, being the worst over time. For now, it's Demonology's turn to be the worst Warlock spec.
No.
Sorry.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Well, and certainly we've gotten a lot of feedback, even from hardcore Demonology Warlocks, that are just kind of upset with how the spec has been playing at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's more of just we agree this spec is not the best that it could be at the moment. We would rather not have it also be the best spec numeric.
Exactly, and it's not a matter of us saying like, oh, we don't like this. If you're playing it, we don't want you to play it. We're trying to dictate how you're having fun or not. Because we'd rather you didn't play Demonology. But the fact that we saw people who preferred to play Affliction and Destro gravitating overwhelmingly towards this spec made us feel like it was a problem.
Right. All right. That was exciting. Next question.
Yep. Bill, there's one thing I've learned in all my years. Sometimes you gotta say, what the fuck?
Thank you. Mr. Hanna, we were able to do drugs.
drugs during the day and still function, still do your job.
Well, how the fuck else would you do this job? Cocaine and hookers, my friend.
Right. I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited to be a part of your firm. I mean, the clients you have are absolutely...
Fuck the clients. Your only responsibility is to put meat on the table.